Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, training out of the Four Corners Gym from Liverpool, UK, Ian Gibson.
All right, we welcome back another Liverpoolian in the form of Ian Gibson, coming in here with a solid 18-1 record. He's taking this fight on 3 weeks' notice, but told me, despite the short notice, I don't see myself losing this fight. And that confidence, it's not unwarranted. He's a 12-year veteran of Muay Thai. And interesting little factoid is that he actually trains regularly with Jacob Smith. Jacob Smith, who actually handed Nicholas Bryant his last defeat.
Yep.
So I'm sure he got some very good pointers and advice from his training partner, Jacob Smith, because if anyone knows how to get past a brilliant Bryant, then surely it's him.
And facing him across the ring in the red corner, representing Gotham Muay Thai from Gothenburg, Sweden, brilliant Nicholas Bryant.
MTFL win column.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Muay Thai for Life 7.0 presents 3 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Once again, let's welcome to the blue corner. Official weight 61 kilograms. What a brilliant record of 17 wins and only 1 defeat. Training out of Four Corners Gym from Liverpool, UK, Ian Gibson. And facing him across the ring in the red corner, official weight 60.7 kilograms. What a fantastic fight record of 7 victories and 1 defeat. Representing Gothenburg Muay Thai, a 3-time Swedish and European champion, it's brilliant Nicholas Bryant. Your referee in charge when the bell rings, Michael Vassanen.
All right, there we have the tail of the tape. And yeah, two guys with some pretty similar stats in terms of age, height, and weight. But as I did mention in the walk-ins, Gibson training with Jacob Smith, who defeated Nicholas Bryant at Muay Thai for Life 4 in Malmo. And Bryant has said something of the effect of, I've been away for some time and it feels like people have forgotten who I am. When I get back in the ring, you'll all see what you've been missing.
Oh, I love it.
So I feel like he's coming in here with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. Like he needs to, you know, sort of remind people to put some respect on his name, because that respect is very, very warranted. He is one of the most cerebral and tactical fighters that we've seen in Muay Thai for Life. He is just really, really well-placed shots. He paces himself very well, and not surprising that he is so technical, because he actually is a mathematician. So he has studied both math and physics. So
yeah, you mentioned Jacob Smith. That man is carved out of stone. He is one solid individual.
Seems like there was a little bit of feedback on the overall mic.
This should be very, very interesting.
Yeah, the determination of Ian Gibson really is something else. When the opportunity was awarded to him to come in here, and you know, as the away fighter, he did not hesitate. And that's a nice counter he fired off there.
Beautiful catch, turn it away, throw the hook, then the low kick. Gibson working the legs early, both front and back.
And despite the fact that he's coming in here on relatively short notice, 3 weeks, Dave, the fact that he trains with somebody who sort of had Nicholas Bryant's number, that's got to give him some great confidence as well, right?
Certainly will. They were bound to have discussed tactics for this one. So it'll be interesting to see how the game plan plays out. Right now, it looks like they're very measured, both of them. Lovely to watch. Definite plan to work the legs of Bryant, maybe slow him down.
Yeah, that's looking like some of the tactics for sure.
He's effectively chopping those legs with beautiful balance from Bryant there.
Some noticeable redness on the lead leg of Bryant already.
Do you know what? It's the back leg I'm more worried about. The right leg. Look at the welt, as you
Yeah.
can see on the quads of Bryant. If you see it in the right angle with the light,
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
big welt. Now on the front leg as well, high up just on the short line, just down below the short line. Those low kicks are now starting to really take effect.
And I mean, it's money in the bank if this fight goes to the second or third round, right?
Certainly is. It's definitely the game plan. And looks to be a good one at the moment.
Yeah.
Nice slip there from Gibson. Bryant stalking his man, but how much are those kicks going to slow him down?
And one wonders, you know, sort of feeling that chip on your shoulder, like, oh, I got to remind people who I am. Will that perhaps make him take some risks, some unnecessary risks, and maybe not measure himself accordingly? Oh, a little bit of a slip there.
Yeah, that was his own corner, throwing water all over him at the start. I did wonder about that. Look at that, back leg, look, told you. The back leg's the one that's the most damaged. Gibson doing a really good job of chopping that rear leg. Must have seen, look there, where he sets himself. Very nice opener.
No matter how many kicks he receives, we cannot expect Nicholas Bryant to just beat it and get out of here. He is as tough as they come, but Ian Gibson clearly not coming here to be anybody's stepping stone. Let's take a look at some of that action from round one. That was a gorgeous counter there from Gibson, very measured.
Very nice there, chopping that back leg again. So there, Bryant just cowering away from it a little bit. That's where you can see it's taken effect already. We are very early stages of this fight. Bryant shaking his leg out there just before the start. Just watch these little signs. And look at the size difference in the legs of Gibson.
Gibson turning it up now initially.
Yeah, he's going for that back leg. Just got to watch he doesn't leave himself open. You have to be pretty close to chop the back leg. Nice. Nice hands.
Another nice counter off of a kick.
Look at that, beautiful.
Yeah, that leg is in pain.
Lovely work there. Lovely elbow from Gibson. You hear his corner saying, back to the leg.
Bryant had loaded up that right hand like a shotgun.
Yeah, Gibson needs to keep his hands up. Plan's working nicely. Lovely shot to the body there. Listens very well to his corner, and look, that back leg's going.
Yeah.
The right leg of Bryant is damaged.
And that'll kind of nerf all of his offense as well, right? Because he can't really push off in the same way. But now he's turning it up. Nice combination there.
Now this is shaping up nicely.
Oh, yeah. And Bryant's corner is asking him to let go, open up a little bit more. I'm inclined to agree. Like, that offense he had there was fantastic. I'd love to see some more of it.
Yeah, I think he needs to. The more time he waits, the more he's getting damaged.
And Nicholas Bryant, an extremely skilled martial artist. His sister, Miriam Bryant, a skilled musical artist, actually a Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter. That was a nice check. Oof. And that's the thing. If Gibson starts targeting the head now, that he's sort of laid the foundation for the leg kicks.
Oh! Lovely right hand from Bryant. Stiff. Let him get close now, Gibson.
That right hand of Bryant is probably his best strike so far. Really finding the target with it. Again! It's almost like he's got a secret weapon with that right hand. He's landed it almost at will.
Yeah, Gibson's letting him get close.
We got ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Certainly have.
So Dave, what do you think Nicholas Bryant needs to be thinking about now heading into the third round? He's had much more success now in the second round, but those legs must be aching.
Yeah, I think before Gibson was from the outside, he was coming in and attacking with hands and then chopping the leg. There was a change of distance a lot more. Now he's sitting in front of Bryant a bit more. Bryant's stalking him and closing the gap, and he's having much more effect in that close because he's letting his hands go. So if you're Bryant, you're going to want to put the pressure on and come forward. If you're Gibson, you're going to want to sit back and then close the distance and fire that pressure. Bryant's shaking off that right leg again just before he starts. Clearly some damage done.
Let's hear it for the third and final round.
Third and final round. Sweden versus the UK. Nice jab lands for the Liverpudlian.
That shot to the groin, it's actually legal in Thai because that low kick is deemed that you can block it. So if it accidentally hits you in the groin, it's a legal move from Bryant. It's not illegal. Some people panic when they get hit in the groin and think they should stop. It's only a straight knee up the middle to the groin that they will give you time to recover. Lovely step in with that elbow. Bryant looking dangerous. Working the box in and then into elbow range.
And once he cuts that distance, he really cranks up the intensity and danger.
Gibson stopped chopping that leg and he's getting into a boxing match with Bryant, which is probably what Bryant wants.
Yeah. It's a battle for distance, really.
Yeah, agreed.
And right now, Bryant has kind of found his distance.
Gibson needs to chop that leg. Yes, better. One back from Bryant of his own.
Oh, and now the left hook connects for the Swede.
Angle's coming now. There was that right hand from Bryant.
Oh! Despite the lean back, he connects with the kick. A minute and 20 seconds left in the third and final round, and Bryant really starting to find his combination. Whoa, what a right hand. It was almost like a standing Superman punch.
Yeah, Gibson stopped moving his head a little bit. He's getting tagged. Worrying me a little bit here. As Bryant comes and lands that right again.
Oh, but look at that. Gibson lands 2 shots of his own.
Yeah, pushing forwards. Needs to keep that right hand up. There's that low kick again.
Yeah, he's almost completely abandoned the low kick.
There it is.
Gets the trip, but that might have been the least effective leg kick he's landed so far.
Yeah, his corner saying hands tighter.
Yeah.
Be sharp here. Bryant on the stalk. Went for that long knee. As we saw, has great effect from Kirkfist earlier. Kick for kick.
They're gonna swing to the final bell, leaving it all inside the ring.
Lovely fight.
That was great. Honestly, I wish we could see 2 more rounds of that.
Yeah, I wish it was 5.
Yeah, that was. It was kind of just getting interesting, but they're finding the rhythm and distance a little bit more.
Respect shown from both fighters.
Yeah,
That's what we like.
after leaving it all inside the ring like that, how could he not have respect for your opponent? I mean, 2 very, very skilled guys, and you would not think that Ian Gibson can in on short notice.
Oh, no. All the lads from 4 corners and girls are really good, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good training there.
Sports being collected here beside our broadcast position.
Well, scores are in. Over to the official result from our MC, Lee Thompson.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, these warriors did not disappoint. Let's have a round of applause for these fighters. Come on. And after 3 terrific rounds, we go to the ringside judges, where all 3 judges scored a contest 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, brilliant Nicholas Bryant. And your unbelievable runner-up, Ian Gibson.
Magic Mike ville att du skulle ha solglasögon. All right, I'm here for your winner, brilliant Nicholas Bryant, and that poor performance was brilliant indeed. But it got off to a bit of a rocky start. Your opponent landed some great leg kicks in the first round. How tough were those to overcome?
They were tough. Like the first round, I felt I could take him, but I know they'll take the toll. Second round, it started hurt, but I know I blocked one of them, and after that, he stopped doing them a bit more, so that felt good.
And one other thing that started happening is you started finding those boxing combinations, specifically that right hand straight down the pipe. Did you feel as well that that was a key to success here?
Yes, I felt that. You know, coming in there the first round, I was a bit tentative. You know, a bit ring rust maybe there, so I wanted to feel him out. I thought my kicks would give me more, but he was good at catching them, so I had to get into boxing too. So, and when I found the mark with my boxing, I felt that made him push off a bit. So yeah.
And speaking of that ring rust, you have been outside the ring for a little while. Did it feel a little bit different getting back in here after such a long time off?
Like yes and no. Like you want to tell yourself that it won't make a difference, but you know, I felt mostly happy to be back, but of course there's a difference, you know, with the new team. Like I know they called me out as Gbg Muay Thai. My heart will be there forever, but now I'm training at Odenplan Fight Gym. coming into the, they need a round of applause because they've been helping me a lot for this fight. So, I'm very happy for finding the place where I am now. So, finding the new rhythm with the new gym, finding a life in Stockholm, it's a bit different, but it felt good coming back in here. I'm happy.
Well, you looked good, and you looked good as well, overcoming adversity like the pro that you are. Now that you're back in the game, you're with a new team that's really helping your progression. What's next for Nicholas Bryant?
So what's next? I'm going to go home, take a bath. I don't like partying after fights. I'm going to go home, rest up, so I can start training again next week. So maybe already in May, June, we have another Muay Thai for Life. So, yeah, you see me there.
Spoken like a true professional. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your winner, the brilliant Nicholas Bryant.